Yeah, and I have a call with them online. Okay, do you have, the contact info, what's the name? Okay, cool. No,
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Yes, yes. Happy spring. Welcome to spring. Great. Let a couple people get in. Got a good number of people in today. Thank you. All right, it's a good day. It feels like a fresh start for some reason. Maybe because it's the first day of spring. Maybe because didn't have to get snow off the car this morning and shouldn't have to do that for at least 6 months.
And it's sunny. Yeah.
And it's sunny today, at least it's here. So excellent. So that's my message today, that it is spring. And to take a real strong look at your past clients and your center of influence. Great thing to do today. Look at those files and look carefully at which people in your database will give you one good referral every month. So think about that. Think about when you look at those names and you look at those past people that know you and love you, who's going to give you a lead. Set up a system to call them once a month. And take a careful look at each listing that you have and an honest and complete listing evaluation of every listing. Take a really hard look because there's a message that you may not be conveying to your seller. Consider everything from the motivation, the price, the length of time on the market, and to the condition and the location of every single listing. Even consider how accessible the property is to be shown, how easy it is to show, and how open they will be to an offer. Take a critical look at that so that you can convey that message. You know what the message is. Anybody? Price is too high. You don't want to say it. You're afraid to say it. So convince yourself that the price is too high. Source all of your business from last year, which means where did it come from? What was the source of all that business? And look carefully at repeating what you had and expand into new areas. What do I want to say about this market? Where we are today, and compared to where we were in the last couple of years, we're not going to be there again for a while. That was those low interest rates and that kind of buying frenzy and all of that, and the COVID buyers and all of that elevated us to an artificial level in sales. Just have to work harder on skills. We just have to go back to the old ways, and the old ways are 100 years old. Don't be afraid of that. Go back to the old ways of running a real estate business. Commit more time to developing your skills, and that's what it's all about. Commit to being more effective, working with your accountability partners, and following your daily schedule. And remember, there's a lot of business to be done. Even in this market, it's still counted in the billions, so you just need your share. All right. Let's have a look at our listings. That's always fun. Let's see how many we have. 10 to a page. So we got 10, 20, 28. All right. Is there anything new? Is there any new closings? Anything you'd like to brag about? Now's the time.
Jeff Jensen has the new listing there in Caldwell.
Oh, nice.
I think Longview had a little bit of action. What's going on over there?
Longview's had a lot of action.
Right.
Some of it not the greatest, but we've had things go pending and then off pending and pending again and off pending and pending again. We've had things go pending 3 times in a week. So
Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't know.
Just
I don't know. It's not fun. It's a roller coaster. We're just
right.
enjoying the ride.
Just more inventory, so buyers are changing their mind a little more.
Yeah. But yeah, Jennifer had a new listing this week. It's 3142 Oak Street. A nice little place.
Oh, here it is. No picture yet.
Huh.
It does on the other website, the C21 North Star. It's adorable.
It is. Oh, there she is.
is.
Tell us all about it.
We're admiring your photography skills.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Your new listing.
New listing.
Oak Street. It's funny. I was listening to a podcast and I have my phone going through my Bluetooth speaker and it's like the volume's like blaring. Oak Street. Yeah, it came on the market. Those are not my photography skills. It came on the market last Tuesday and we had it pending in like an hour.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, just that lack of inventory in that price point. Yeah, I got all the calls real quick. And what's funny is, what was it? I met Dennis. I was putting the lockbox on and Dennis was over there and he told me, you know, somebody's aunt had already come over and walked through it and they were going to be submitting an offer. And anyhow, we had it listed at 310, but they needed 15 in costs. Well, I really quickly put an offer review date on it because I had it offers upon receipt. So Dennis goes, well, tell them I'll accept it early if they pay 330, if they net 315. So we came back at them with that to sign it early and they were like, sure.
Nice.
Anyhow, yeah, that went quick.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, what else? Anything else new? Any new closings?
Yep. Chrissy Hansen closed property in Sherwood last Thursday. Congrats to Chrissy.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and Kathy Goff and Karina Kang closed one in Beaverton. And Doug Carrillo is in escrow on a property as well, just yesterday. So congrats to them.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a new listing coming up next week. It's a 4-bedroom, little over 2,000 square feet. It can be multi-generational. The downstairs has pretty much a whole living space downstairs. Upstairs is pretty nice. There's a beautiful deck, nice neighborhood, big yard, lots of parking, listed at 540.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Shelley, are you there? Can you hear me in Caldwell? No? Well, if, yes. Did you have a
We
new
can hear
list?
you, but you can't talk.
You're gonna talk. That's okay. I thought I saw a new listing. I do see Lake, $26,000. I assume that's a manufactured.
Yeah, Jeff
Jeff
has
has-
a new listing.
Okay.
Manufactured home in Caldwell.
I like the price. And with housing
gosh.
today, I think that's going to sell. It's a fix.
It's a fix-up.
Well, it can't take too much to fix that little thing.
Right,
That looks all right.
right.
Okay. All right, very good. And again, those are the 28 that we need to take a critical look at. Get
I
them-
have another, I forgot I have another fixer coming. It's gonna be a real fixer. It's probably gonna be cash only. Gonna
Oh.
list it about
Oh.
$399. Big lot, big corner lot with a side gate. It's just gonna need a roof and it's gonna need like a whole new inside pretty much probably.
Hmm. What neighborhood is that?
That will be in East Vancouver.
Oh, good. Okay. Okay. All right, let's get down to the agenda. Something I wanted to show you. If you haven't seen this with MoxieWorks, it's something I really like, is something that can go to a client via text or email. And so I just got this from my realtor, Charles Schultz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I heard he's pretty good.
Yeah, I am.
he's overrated.
Oh, oh my.
Okay, so this just came in. So this looked really good on the smartphone as a text, and you can also or was it an email? It was both. Anyway, it looks good everywhere. If you open it up on a desktop, you get all of this.
Dang, you're shopping in a good price range.
That's right.
Oh, my. Okay, well, that's where our office is. So yes, and maybe yes, if you come
Yeah.
central in Portland, it'll rub off on you. So, oh, I used to own in here, Dickinson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. They've done some new siding and stuff over there. All right.
yeah,
Nice little community. Yeah.
okay. So,
Thanks, Nick.
so do you think this is interesting to a homeowner who lives at 97219 to see all of this on a regular basis? From
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good mix too when you go, yeah.
Yeah, I've been sending those to quite a few people and I'm always surprised. It's almost always 100% of the people open them.
Yeah. Yep, I've got like 93 of them going so far and I have only one person who unsubscribed.
Really? Okay.
Everybody loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah, people want to know. It's, people who buy stock, they're always looking at the Dow Jones and all of that kind of stuff. This is, for most people, this is their only investment or one of their
Right.
only investments, and it's huge proportionally. They should check in regularly and see what it's worth. And we have market changes in the last 12 months for the area. We have fluctuating prices down and then up again. The median prices up to 617. And a call to action. If you want more, contact this realtor. And I like this picture because he has an angel. He has the Century 21 real estate angel behind him. Looking over him.
Yes.
Okay, so good stuff. So
Mm.
definitely get your clients on that.
It's a really important thing. Agents do that.
Yeah.
And it's easy.
It is very easy.
Mm-hmm. And let me skip down to the training because I have here. Remember the entire catalog is here for you to browse through and see what's happening at Century 21, accessible through 21 online. And for these little things, I always put a note here because I've put links to that. Open Century 21, open21online.com first. Log into that before you click any links on my websites. That'll just make it all the easier. And the Accelerate schedule is there, and they have a couple coming up for Accelerate. Who can tell me what the Accelerate course is? Who's been through it?
It's been a while, but it's for,
Yeah.
it takes you back to making your phone calls, and you kind of compete with other people in your group to see how many appointments you can get. And it's fun, and it really does kind of spark some business for you. If you're making those calls regularly, you're gonna get some listings.
Okay. And it usually runs over a period of 4 weeks, and it's 1.5 hour sessions, 3 days a week, typically a Monday, Wednesday, and a Friday. And it says there are no classes available. Well, there were 2 classes available last night, so I don't know what happened. So try this on your computer, because there were 2 classes starting in April. So we'll find out what happened to those. And then Go List has some classes coming up as well. So I know we have a number of people who've taken that. Is that a similar program? Or is that is different?
It's similar. It's more about just listings.
It's more focused on just listings.
Yeah, I think I need to do that one again.
Yeah.
It's good. It gets you out there doing the things.
Yeah, it does. It does. So that's 4 90-minute sessions. Okay, so that's less time commitment and more condensed and more focused on getting listings. And they've got one from April 18th to April 27th. All right, so we highly encourage participation in that. All right, how's the market? Let's look at what the news on the market today is. And as always, it's the interest rate, which is 6.6. So it's rising. We were very happy when it was hovering around 6, and now it's hovering at 6.6. And I hope it's not heading to 7, but
Locking at 7, actually.
yeah. Okay. It is what it is. It is 6.6. That's all we need to know. Some other good news, inflation down again. Down to, where are we? Right here, February, 6.04. Last month it was 6.41. Month before 6.45. So a downward trend from the peak at June 30th of 2022. So a downward trend, and that's what we need. That's kind of causing the whole thing. Inflation's coming down. All right, you're in luck today. We have the new market action from the RMLS for Portland, for the Portland metro area. And let's just go through this real quick and see what's happening. All right, pending sales. Let me look at the chart for pending sales. Active listings, 2,768. That number is meaningful when you read it every month and you have something to compare it to. And here's all of the monthly ones. So higher than the last 2 years, quite a bit higher than the last 2 years. And
Almost double.
yeah, active listings. Okay, but new listings coming in are lower than the last 2 years. So that's a sign of slower market times, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. All right, pending sales, 1,700 decreased 30% from February of last year and decreased from last month. So pending sales are down historically. We have closed sales. They decreased 26% from last year on closings. You can see it's this year is the orange, but they increased from January of 23.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're seeing a spring.
Oh, interesting. Okay, interesting. So it's trying to catch up.
Yeah, it is.
Good, good. We're rooting for you.
Yeah, right.
All right, inventory and market time. Inventory decreased to 1.9 months in February. Total market time increased to 71 days. Ooh, and look what that looks like on the chart.
Big difference.
Yes. So the frantic pace is calmed down, which is good for us and good for buyers. They can kick the tires before they buy the house.
That's
And
right.
71 days to test drive it.
Yeah, right.
And the average and median sale price, comparing 2023 to the prior year, the average sale price has decreased 5.3%. All right, we're really here. We're really here reporting price reductions from 584,000 to 553,000. And as well, the median sale price decreased 3.7%. All right, average sale price change, average sold price change, yes, down from the prior years. And they revamped this RMLS report, so it's very interesting. I would go through and look over the whole thing because there's a lot of good information in here. I just wanted to bring you the highlights to give you an overview of what the market is like. It's changing. What does the NAR have to say today? They had an interesting report on housing starts.
Yeah, let's see what they said. Apartments and multifamily housing construction continued its near 40-year high trends with 620,000 units started in February. The market is responding to solid rent growth and low vacancy rates of both apartments and single-family rental units. But with such active construction, plenty of empty units will be hitting the market throughout this year and the next, which will result in rents calming down. And that's a preferred way to control rent. We will drive the consumer price inflation to be manageable. Single family home construction is much more restrained. Only 830,000 units were started, well below the pre-COVID year of 2019 and lower than the 1 million units historical average and required given the normal population growth. It is understandable given high mortgage rates for home builders to be cautious. However, once rents and consumer price inflation calms down, mortgage rates will be lower, hopefully. Will there be enough inventory to satisfy home purchase demand? Well, we'll see.
Okay. I like that statement. The preferred way to control rent is to build more units. I've never heard it put that way before, but that's
Yeah, I think having more rental units will affect both the rental market and the home buying market.
absolutely. Just more units of every kind would be helpful right now for everybody. All right, excellent. So how is the market? So let's do a quick role play, and we do this to ingrain this message in our brain so that when we're asked this question, how is the market? We have an idea of what to say in a concise way. So let's pull this up. So Kung, how is the market in Portland?
Well, home prices are beginning to show signs of cooling as buyers have pulled back due to mortgage rates increasing last year. This is starting to convince sellers to lower their sales price. Average days on the market is 65 days, and median home prices have decreased 4.4% over last year. The median home sold price in the metro area is $489,500. Interest rate is currently at 6.6% and are expected to fluctuate over time. There's still more people looking to buy than there are homes available, so it's a very good time to list.
Very good time to list. Okay. All right. And I'll make some changes to those numbers because they changed slightly. And Shauna, how is Clark County, Vancouver?
Home prices are beginning to show signs of cooling as buyers have pulled back due to mortgage rates increasing last year, which is starting to convince sellers to lower their sales price. Average days on the market is 56 days, and the median home prices have decreased 1.2% over last year. The median home sold price in the metro area is $494,000. Interest rates are currently at 6.6 and are expected to fluctuate over time. There are still more people looking to buy than there are homes available. And that's really true in the lower price ranges. It is a very good time to list.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Cheryl, how is Cowlitz County?
Well, home prices are beginning to show signs of cooling as buyers have pulled back due to mortgage rates increasing last year, which is starting to convince sellers to lower their sales price. In January 2023, there were 77 new listings taken with 53 properties sold. Active listings were 173. Average days on the market is 98 days, 3.25 months. The median home sold price in the area is $362,500 and is up 0.9% over last year. Interest rates are currently 6.6% and are expected to fluctuate over time. There are still more people looking to buy than there are homes available. It's a very good time to list.
Excellent. Excellent.
Look at Longview, the price was up, so the place to sell is Longview, Kelso.
Yes,
Mhm.
it's the hottest thing.
Yes, the other two were down.
Right. Nick,
It's just going
Howard.
to take you 3 months.
Right,
Yeah, that's right.
right.
Nick, how's the market in the Boise metro area?
Boise metropolitan area, Ada and Canyon counties are beginning to see signs of cooling as buyers have pulled back due to mortgage rates increasing last year, which is starting to convince sellers to lower their sales price. The average days on the market is 74 days, and home prices have decreased 3.5% over last year. The median home list price in the metro area is $529,900. The interest rates are currently 6.6 and are expected to fluctuate upwards over time. However, that being said, there's still more people looking to buy than there are homes available. So it's still a very good time to list.
It is. It's still a seller's market.
Mhm.
Still a good seller's market. Nick, we had some new agents. I understand.
We do. We might as well. We'll list off everything. So Brianna Mao is with us. Grant Keltner is with us.
Yes.
And then we have Mel Sharp returning to us.
Welcome, Mel.
Wonderful. Gracious.
Daniela,
And Daniela, right? Yep.
and she's Spanish speaking if anybody
Yes,
needs
bilingual agent, right?
in Vancouver,
Mhm.
Washington.
Right. And then multiple interviews. 3 yesterday, and I have 2 today, and we just keep trucking on. So yes, welcome to all of those agents for 2023.
Very good. Thank you. Good work, Nick. Nick has called most of those people.
I have. I also want to thank Shauna because she did also a lot of that, even clear from Arizona.
Along with the managers. Yep.
Yes,
They're working as a team to reach out to people.
it's a group effort.
Yeah.
So welcome more people. Wonderful people.
Yeah. Okay. And we wanted to have a quick discussion And let me go to the training hub. And the training hub is password protected. It is North Star with a capital N, I believe. Okay, so we have a program. Each morning we have 9 o'clock sessions. And it's called North Star Skills and Activities. And I put this together during COVID. And I put this together through consultation with the Mike Ferry program. And it was originally kind of based on their training. And well, and it still is, and doing Mike Ferry kinds of scripts. And what we're seeking now is, I know a lot of people who come to this meeting Wednesday also come to these dailies. And I'd say it's been very successful that over a 2-year run, we've had regular attendance. Every now and then there's a day that nobody clicks in, but usually 2 people, 3 people come in and we are able to work these sessions. So what we're looking for now is some feedback, and I will probably send an email to the entire crew about this. Is there something more you'd like to see on a daily basis? I personally think there's great value in having something on your schedule for 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning as a routine. And what more can we do to get your day started? To put on a morning show, coffee and real estate. To help you get started. If you can make some suggestions to us, we'd be ready to implement those things. Any comments from the managers on the program as it is?
I can tell you, I think that it's going to be really helpful for a lot of those people you just mentioned. I know that a lot of those people are transitioning from other things into real estate, and I expect that those sessions are going to get busier. So I'm excited about that.
Right. We had discussed possibly a morning Q&A. I know that's always been popular with agents, just to bring questions that they've come into to talk and discuss. That's always been a real popular thing. So let us know if that's of interest.
I think these are very important scripts for agents to, be familiar with. Buyers are being, where we have prevalence of buyers right now. We want to know what to ask them to make sure we're getting to know what their needs are. Same thing with sellers. These scripts have a lot of important questions that agents should be familiar with and make sure we're asking all of our clients. So, even if we don't practice them every day, I think we'll still have them available for agents to, utilize and get access to.
And I have to say also, in addition to what I said, is I myself personally have benefited from doing these role playing and scripts, because it helps me know what to say. It doesn't matter how many years you're in the business or what your production level, this is going to help everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and some of the things that I thought were of the greatest importance, of course, the 5-step listing process. I think we can't talk enough about that, really. So that we're going to devote a whole session to that. And if you haven't been to that, if you haven't taken any training in the 5-step process, or done any of the role play or looked at any of the role play, please check in for that. That's probably the most important one. We chose Monday as a lead generation topic, and your first thing on the list is what to say to your center of influence, because you should spend a good amount of time during the week thinking about those people and how to reach out to them and how to add to that list. So I welcome any feedback. If you have something to say now, please do. Otherwise, send me an email or respond to the email that we send out this week on what you'd like to see on a daily basis.
Any thoughts right now? All right, well, we'll send out an email and just see what's going to be of interest each morning at 9, and 10 o'clock, Idaho.
Excellent, excellent. All right, Cheryl, did you have something you would like to discuss with us?
You mean the expired listings or the website thing?
Yes, all of the above. You sent me a text this morning and I
We
said,
like that.
and
Okay,
yeah, you tell me.
okay, well, there's been some questions about how to get your websites secured and get the little locking,
Oh, yes.
the little lock, the little padlock on your website instead of the triangle with the exclamation point that says it's unsecured.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, we fixed ours. Okay. If you see in the upper left,
I did it yesterday.
Thank
if
you,
you do
Cheryl.
that, there's a little padlock and it's locked. And I forget what it says if it's not, but it scares people. And I don't blame them. They're going to go putting personal information in.
Yes,
Yeah, that has to be taken care of.
yes. Do you want me to tell you how to get there? Or
Yes.
show you?
Yeah.
Both.
Oh,
Okay, you
show
would
us.
go on,
That'd be
you would go on. Would you like to follow the directions,
Who, me?
Yes.
John, and see if you can do it from my directions? Uh-oh.
I'm scared. Let me get it. Yes. Okay. All right.
I'm
You-
scared too.
Go ahead.
John's in the hot seat.
Yeah.
Right. I
Well,
go
okay.
unsecure.
What do I do?
Okay, well, first you would get on 21 online and log in. You've done that already, so you're in there.
Okay.
And then go to the productivity hub. Which, there you go.
All right. I will log in. And the productivity hub, I get to it from here.
Yep.
Okay.
And you click on the productivity hub and then you would scroll down to Moxie, or you can search for it in the bar at the top, but it's in alphabetical order. So just go
Okay.
down to the M's and
And it'll
Get
be
it.
the Moxie website.
Moxie websites on the right
Moxie
there.
websites. Okay.
Go in there. And then, yeah, this page should show up. Something like this.
Something
then-
like that. Okay. And so I see that I have all the Moxie products at the top, the present, the engage, the my
Yes.
website. Okay.
Yes. And then you click on my website at the top in black there.
Okay.
Okay, so then when you're going to set up your website, you would go down this list of common tasks there and go to each thing and do all the things. But the very last one says apply an SSL certificate. So go there, click on
Go there. I like that. Apply SSL certificate, go there. Okay.
Okay, so yours is already done, but it would say, click on this to make it.
Yeah, there's not much to it, is there?
Yeah, you just click on it. I think you have to wait for them to check on the certificate. But then you go back, a day later or however long later, and then you just click again that says, okay, I have the certificate now, and then it shows the little lock.
Okay.
Super simple,
Super simple.
very important.
Yes. And everybody can set up their website. And you have a few options in how to configure this. And so this is the company website. So I chose more of a condensed thing so I could get more information on it. We've got phone number for each branch office in the middle here. And then we've got a link to the property management division and the association management, and then the careers page. So I chose a more condensed thing. But I see a lot of people have the agent photo here on the left, whereas we have the Century 21 seal.
Looks really good.
Well, thank you. It does look good. We're very proud of this website, and we are working on more functionality for it to get us more leads. Definitely. Okay, thanks for that. And what's the other one? You want? Are you ready for the next one?
Sure, it's the expired listings things. And I think my internet is kind of going in and out, so let me know if I stall out.
I
and you
think
can't hear
mine
me.
is doing the same, so.
We'll help you out.
Okay, I don't know what that's about, but anyway, so we started this last week, and honestly, I'm not sure how far we got. We may have gotten pretty much all the way through it. But we can just go through the main points from the beginning real quick.
Good.
It's just about calling the expired listings. If you weren't here last week, we talked about the things that you know, you need to be ready for when you call those expired listings, because there's a lot more of them now.
Right.
Right.
So on a lot. Hello.
You're here.
You're good.
Okay. So anyway, when a lot of agents, when they do get someone on the phone, they don't know how to differentiate themselves from all the other competition. And the expired prospects are not worth following up with. That's what they think. And they don't have a plan to convert the expired listings into a closed sale. So we talked about that last week, and we talked about mastering the seller's psychology is step one to getting these. So, and then we talked about some of the things, you know, the rationalization, you know, I didn't want to sell anyway, or whatever. Their reaction formation, where they may be really sad that it didn't sell, and instead they are, you know, project anger. And then the last one is displacement, where they might be really mad at their agent and they might take it out on you. We talked about those. Once you understand kind of what the psychology of where they're coming from, it's easier to deal with them.
Right.
Mariah.
And then we talked about step two, which was 3 factors that may have prevented the house from selling, which of course we all know those. The main one, of course, is the price, but the other 2 are having access to it. You know, especially if there's a tenant in there or something, having access to it, and then the way it looks, making it look great. So we talked about addressing those 3 things. And then step 3 was understanding the seller's 4 options of what they're going to do. So you can figure out what's going on in their head and figure out why the house didn't sell, which most likely is going to be the price, but maybe it's something else.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have 4 options. They're either going to relist with their current agent and take the house off the market, list the house for sale by owner, or relist it with another real estate agent, which is hopefully going to be you. So if they say, you know, maybe they know that the house was priced too high now, and they are ready to give their agent another chance. And if they are, then that's fine. You can just go about your merry way. We don't want any ethics violations there. So you might ask them if they did sign up or they plan to, how long they're going to give that agent. And that's about all you can do there. If they're going to take off the house off the market, or they say they're going to take the house off the market, you know, don't let them give up on their dreams. I think we talked about that last week too.
Right.
That's really not what they want to do. They wanted to sell their house. So don't let them justify that. Remind them of why they wanted to sell their house, and and how they probably still do. Listing the house for sale by owner. We all know all the reasons why they should not do that, but be prepared so you can tell them. And we have tons of access to for sale by owner content on Century 21, on that Keeping Current Matters website, NAR. Probably if you just Googled it, they would give you, a million reasons why they shouldn't try to do it themselves. They're not going to get a better price. They're going to attract those
Right.
lowball, offers, people trying to get a deal, those things. And what you really want them to do is option number 4, which is relist with a new real estate agent, and that's you. And then, so we talk about the things that you want to do to make sure that it's you. They have 5 steps to that. 1, build instant rapport. Sellers are not going to trust you until they like you. So to get them to like you, you must make sure they understand you care about them. So make sure their first impression of you is a positive one. Smile, show genuine interest in them and their needs, and look professional. The first few moments of your meeting before the actual presentation begins will set the stage for rapport building. If they have a dog, pet the dog. Don't scream and tell it to, not to get your clothes dirty. Sellers don't like that. Just grin and bear it.
I've actually gotten bitten by a dog at a listing appointment.
Oh my gosh. I remember one following me around and like biting at my ankles one time, and that wasn't fun. I had to just smile and pretend that it's fine,
I didn't get that listing.
I did. It was worth it. I remember. And then identify the seller's needs, why they want to sell the house. Prove to the seller that you're there to make sure they're okay. Again, you want to make sure they know that you care about them. There's one question you can ask to get to the heart of what they're looking for. Mr. and Mrs. Seller, what do you hope to get out of the sale of your house? Go in with a blank piece of paper and record their needs along with your answers to those needs. And then list the resources you have to deliver what they want. And then there's the explaining your company's value. All the things that make Century 21 great, and North Star in particular. And then communicate your personal value, all the things that you offer. Maybe bring some reviews and any of your classes you've taken, all those kind of things, and talk about how you're staying involved and up to date on the market conditions. That's the other thing you want to do, is make sure that you position yourself as the expert. So when you're communicating your personal value, they'll know that you know what you're talking about. If you know what the interest rates are going at right now, if you have that little how's the market speech memorized. And then develop trust. When a listing expires, what the seller needs more than anything is an expert who can sell their house. An expert speaks with confidence. That's how you build trust. The way to build trust is to follow what financial guru Dave Ramsey says. When getting help with the money, whether in the insurance, real estate, or investments, you should always look for someone with the heart of a teacher, not the heart of a salesman. So you want to, let them know that you care about them and that you're not just trying to sell them. Finally, don't be caught off guard if they say, yes, I'm ready to list with you right now. Be prepared. Have the listing agreement there. Keep a lockbox in your car. The seller wants the home sold, and they probably are behind schedule now. And they obviously want to use an agent because they did the first time. So they don't really want to do it themselves. if they decide, maybe they already decided that they were going to list with you. Sometimes you go in and they're not even going to talk to anybody else. So be ready in case that happens. Expired listings offer a wealth of opportunity. You simply need to know how to tap into them. Just remember those three things. Know, the psychology of your seller. Don't just react to their reactions when you call. Sometimes they're going to be grouchy. Become the trusted advisor that helps them determine why their home didn't sell. And then learn to communicate you and your company's value and be that market expert. By using those 3 steps, you should be able to coming up, because like in Longview, we just said it's over 3 months that it's taking for houses to sell. So if people are only getting 3-month listings, things are going to expire. Which brings us to another point. You might want to get listings for a longer period of time because things aren't selling in, a week anymore. So might be a good idea to do 6 months or even a year-long listing. You never know how things are going to.
Always do 6 months. I always have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it's, vacant land in the middle of nowhere.
A year.
Time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This is
Okay. I don't know if anybody else has any other ideas for expired listings, but I think between last week. What's that? Oh, shoot. My internet.
You're there. No,
Okay.
you're there.
Okay. Somebody was talking. I didn't hear.
Oh, well, I said something. I think, I'd love to hear anybody else's input on this. First of all, I know there are people who won't do this, and I understand that. But I think for everybody who says, well, I won't do that, it's a waste of time, I would say, I would ask myself this question. Isn't it my business to find leads? Isn't that just what I do? It can be, hoping you'll meet somebody, or it can be going out and looking at sources that are you'll talk to somebody. I guess that's what I'm getting at. Is you call these people, you will have a conversation, and so you will be doing what it is you're supposed to do, which is trying to find the lead, because you are your own small business, and that's the primary function of your business, is to find leads. And so it's an excellent way, just if nothing else, it's the greatest way to develop the skills. You're talking to somebody who has, something to talk about, and you have something in
common. For sure. I mean, it's better than a lot of leads you get. They want to sell their house. They know they want to share or sell it, in 3 to 7 days or whatever it is. Like Barry said, this is actually one where that's true. They want to sell it right now.
That's right. And another thing about them is they come and go. There are times when there are a lot of them for sale by owners and expireds, and there are times when they're not so good. But I still think it should be one of the things that's in your bucket list of things to do. And we do train on that, and we do some role play and scripts on those. It looks like it's Wednesday is the for sale by owner. And if you don't know what to say, there are scripts and talking points right here that make the call much easier. And they're a lot of fun, actually, as far as just plain old skill development. And, I need a listing, so I'm going to do something a little more aggressive, and I'm actually going to pick up the phone and call people. This is the thing to do.
Yeah, and expired listings, sometimes it may even be better not to do the ones that just expired today, because there's probably going to be a lot of agents calling them, and sometimes they can get really cranky. If you want to go back a little bit, ones that expired, a month ago, even ones that expired like a year ago, but that it didn't sell. That's probably not the case in this market, but
right.
it's good to go back a little bit too. Maybe 3 years ago, they had it on the market and it didn't sell, and maybe now they're ready to sell it. You never know.
Right. What do we say? So, yeah, they had a reason. And let's try it. Hi, Shauna. I'm looking for Shauna. My name's John with Century 21 North Star. How are you, Shauna? Can you hear me?
She's good.
I'm good. I'm here.
Oh, you can't? Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure you figured out that the listing on your home is expired. And I was calling to see, when do you plan on interviewing the right agent for the job of selling your home?
Never.
Never. Okay.
That's what it says, but no, I'm actually, I'm probably going to be talking to a few people.
Good to hear. If you sold the home, where would you go to next?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. That's really exciting. How soon do you have to be there?
I should have been there by now.
Ouch. Oh dear. So we've got to get moving on this. What do you think stopped your home from selling?
The agent didn't do a good job.
Really? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. How'd you happen to pick the last agent you listed with?
It was a referral.
Referrals? That's good. What did that agent do that you liked best?
I really don't know what they did.
Oh, really? Oh dear. What do you feel that they should have done?
I would have liked it if they sold my house.
Exactly. That's exactly right. What will you expect from the next agent you choose?
To sell my house.
Sell your house? There you go. Have you already chosen an agent to work with?
No, I haven't.
I'm glad to hear that. I'd like to apply for the job of selling your home. So are you familiar with the techniques that I use to sell homes?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're kidding. Okay. What time would be best time to show you? Monday or Tuesday at 2:00?
Monday.
I'll see you Monday. In fact, I actually have another script that I
Okay.
want to go into. I won't do it, but that's when you pull out your listing presentation pre-qualifications.
Yeah,
script.
yeah.
All right. So, in your desk to do your prospecting, you should have all of these things, in my opinion, taped to the desk or handy, laminated, because it is so nice to not have to struggle for words, to actually have pieces of paper and talking points around you when you're doing this kind of work. And this is work. This is not. This is
And
not
even better than pieces of paper is once you have it memorized.
Absolutely. This is not a cocktail party. This is not casual social interaction. You are working. So,
Yep.
excellent topic. Excellent topic.
Good job.
Very good job. All right. Any last words?
We went into a lot of detail last week,
Yeah.
Good.
and there goes my internet.
Okay. All right. Excellent. I will be sending everybody an email asking for comments on our 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock sessions daily. So please consider that and let me know what your thoughts are on that. And have a great week. I'll let you get back to work.
Give us a call if you need us.
All right. Thank you.
Great day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.